And to other stories, the National Agency for the Control of AIDS, Naca, says no fewer than 50,000 AIDS-related deaths occur each year in the country. The Director General, Naca, Temitope Ilori, stated this in Abeokuta during an advocacy visit focused on achieving an AIDS-free generation and building a sustainable HIV response in Ogun State. Correspondent John Felix completes the story.
According to the National Agency for the Control of AIDS, approximately 140,000 children between the ages of 0 and 14 are living with HIV, with 22,000 new infections discovered. The DG, represented by Dr. James Aneni, noted that despite the prevention of mother-to-child transmission, pediatric HIV coverage remains below 33% of the 95% target. He said Nigeria continues to face a significant challenge in preventing mother-to-child transmission of disease.
Really, the expectation is to have an AIDS-free generation. At this point, we're trying to make sure all hands are on deck, that we are looking at all of the various resources available to us and holding ourselves accountable so that we can do more with reducing transmission of mother-to-child transmission, and therefore reducing the number of children that are born positive, that are born HIV positive. So that is really the expectation. The drive is to make sure we reduce the number of children that are positive as much as possible, reduce the number of women that are HIV positive, and even when they are HIV positive, that we identify them on time, put them on treatment, that way they are not able to transmit to their children. So those are really the expectation of this committee.
The DGE, however, expressed concern that the state has a higher prevalence of 1.6% than the national average of 1.4%. In a response, the Commissioner for Health, Dr. Tomi Koka, stressed that the state's prevalence of HIV is critical.
It is very critical for the state to actually accelerate its response. Particularly, we found that there are more children being born now with HIV, so we want to capture them as soon as possible to reduce the mother-to-child transmission, and also we're hoping by the year 2030 that there could be a generation that is HIV-free. That is the national agenda, and Ogun State is aligning with this, and that's why the Director General of Naca has come to inaugurate this committee. There's a replica committee at the national level. Will be overseeing the treatment of pregnant women to make sure that they have viral suppression, that they don't have enough viruses in their blood to pass on to their children, and also will be testing the children of individuals that we know that are HIV positive to make sure that we identify the ones that are positive early and put them on treatment as soon as possible, so that there will come a time that we will have an entire generation that do not have HIV.
The team also visited and inspected the new facility aimed at providing antiretroviral therapy. From Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, John Felix reporting for Galaxy Television News.